Now let us check the what? The pH of pH of weak acid and base. Do you remember that? Sorry, the pH that we are familiar with, which is pH equal to the what? Negative logarithm of conc of hydrogen ion, is the pH formula for strong acid. This one is the pH formula for strong base. But here now, our interest here now is what? How are we going to determine the pH of what? Of a weak acid and a weak base. If you could still remember, under this acid-base concept, I've explained the Oswald dilution law, which describe or which is make us understand the behavior of weak electrolytes, which is weak acid and base, in their solution. So we will apply what Oswald here too. From Oswald what dilution law, from Oswald dilution law for monobasic acid. From the law, if we have H a monobasic and it's ionized to H plus H minus. I've explained this before on Oswald dilution law. I said if you have 1 mole here at initial what? Mole initial, nothing produced here. But I now said, remember, at mole at equal what? Equilibrium. If alpha of this form and alpha of this form, at equal here, we have 1 minus r what? Alpha. It will be left here. But again from there, I said the molar concentration here at equilibrium, I said it was 1 minus alpha over volume for acid. Here will be what? 1 over this over volume, 1 over this over volume. I now said from equilibrium constant. What is equilibrium constant? Write the equation for this reaction. It will be Ka, the what? Concentration of hydrogen ion to the concentration of what? A minus over conc of what? Acid here. So if we have it in this form now, my Ka will be equal to what is conc of A here? Alpha over volume. It's alpha over volume. Conc of A minus alpha over volume. What is conc of this one? 1 minus alpha over what? Over volume. So by solving it further, concentration A here will be what? Alpha square over volume square over 1 minus alpha. This by solving it further, it's like we are going to have K what? Ka, this will have what? Alpha V square multiply, this V will come up here over alpha minus this. At the end of the day, what will happen? This will cancel one V here. Ka, Libor constant, will be what? Alpha square V, alpha what? Square V. This V will cancel each other, sorry, over V into what? 1 minus alpha. And I said it that time that if I've explained all these things before in the also tradition law, if or I said since Ka is what? Very small. This alpha is less than 1. Therefore, the alpha minus 1 is approximately equal to what? 1. Everything you have there. As a result of that, we are now have what? Ka should be equal to alpha square over what? Over V. The next thing is what? I say what? Divide the left hand side and the right hand side by V. Divide both by V. You will now have what? Ka over V. We have alpha square over what? Over V square. You know, already we have what? 1 V here. Abi? We have 1 V here. Now said again that what? Recall that concentration of hydrogen ion is equal to alpha over what? Over V. Here, everything you have there equal to the H. H equal to this, Abi? Let us put it here. So you now have what? So this will now lead to what we call what? You can have Ka over V equal to the what? Concentration of hydrogen ion, everything square. Everything you have there is what? Alpha over V. So rearrange it. You can have what? H plus square equal to the what? Ka over what? Over V. Therefore, we have conc of what? Hydrogen ion square should be square root of what? Ka over what? Over V. And again, you can now say what? Where what? Where C concentration is equal N over what? Over V. And our N here is what? Is 1. 1 over what? V. So you cannot put it here. As a result of that, we have what? Concentration of hydrogen ion, I'll remove this now, will be equal to the what? Square root of what? If 1 KAC, because the C concentration here is what? 1 over V. Ka what? C. That is what? The conc of what? Of hydrogen ion. This is what we call what? Equation 1. And this expression, I can also rewrite it in this form. Conc of hydrogen ion should be what? Ka raised to power minus half dot C raised to power what? Minus half. If I remove this what? Square root, it will give us this. We can also call this one what? Yes. And the next thing is what? Let's take what? Take the negative logarithm of everything. Take negative logarithm of all this to what? To base 10. Take negative logarithm of all. By taking negative logarithm of all, what do we have now? We have negative logarithm of conc of h plus here to base 10 equal to the what? Negative logarithm of Ka half to base 10, then dot dot negative logarithm to base 10 of c 1 over 2. The negative logarithm here from law of logarithm, we can have what? Logarithm of what? Conc of this to base 10. This will come to the front. It will be what? Minus half of what? Logarithm of Ka base 10. Here we have minus half of what? Logarithm of what? C to base 10. You can now say what? Where pH is equal to minus logarithm of conc of h to base 10, then pKa equal to what? Minus logarithm of what? Conc of what? K what? A to what? pKa of base 10, abi? So let us substitute for what? For this now. Yeah. For this one, we have pH. You can now have P what? pH should be equal to what? We use pH to represent this. Where we have what? Half pKa. The pKa represents log Ka minus 10 here. So you now say what? Minus half of what? Logarithm of C to what? To base 10. C is concentration. This is the what? pH of what? Of a weak acid. So if it's for what? For weak base, it should be what? POH equal to the what? Half of what? pKb Kb minus half of what? Logarithm of concentration to what? To base 10. This is for what? For weak base. Please let us solve 2 or more questions on it. So after that, we can now move to the what? The Boba solution. Here, example. Find the pH of solution of 0.6 molar of ethanoic acid if Ke is this solution. What is pH now? We are given C should be 0.6 mole and Ka will be 1.8 times minus 5. And to know the pH, we must have Ka, we have Ka. We will first of all find what? Concentration of hydrogen what? Ion. We don't know it. So the conc of what? Hydrogen ion is from this square root of what? KaC. So what will be the hydrogen ion now? K is 1.8 times 10 raised to the power minus 5 multiplied by what? 0.6 molar. Press the calculator. What will be the what? Conc of hydrogen ion. Conc of hydrogen ion here is the what? 3.3 times 10 raised to the power minus 3 mole per dm cube. You will now use the what? This formula for pH or negative logarithm for concentration of hydrogen ion to be 10. You know that what we use what? This Oxford rules to know our hydrogen. If it's direct one, they will give you the what? Conc of hydrogen. So the purpose of Oxford rule here is what? We used to know the what? The conc of hydrogen what? Ions by using this. You now put what? pH minus logarithm to base 10. What is the conc of hydrogen ion we get is 3.3 times 10 raised to the power minus 3. So by pressing the calculator, the pH here will be what? 2.48. That's what? The pH. Let's solve one more question. So let us look at this question. Calculate the pKa of ethanoic acid. If Ka of ethanoic acid is what? Is this. So this is also what? Straightforward. Calculate the pKa. What is the formula for pKa? Here, pKa is minus logarithm of what? P. Using what? pK what? Using pKa from here. Minus logarithm of what? Ka base 10. So what is our what? Ka given. Ka given here is what? Minus logarithm of what? 1.85 times 10 raised to the power minus 5 base what? Base 10. So if we solve it further, logarithm of 1.85 times 10 raised to the power minus 5, it will give us what? Minus logarithm of what? Minus 4.7 minus as if we press it to give us what? Minus 4 point what? 7 minus cancel minus, we have 4 point what? 4.7. If you are given a question like this, pk, this is how you what? You solve it. Let me include one question more. So solution. Here we are given what? You are asked to find kb and we are given ka 1.85 times 10 to the power minus 5 mole per dm cube. Abi? So in this case now, we can use what? There is a formula called Ka times what? Kb equal to 10 raised to the power what? 10 raised to the power minus 14. Yes. This. I forgot to what? To leave this formula down. So this formula is what we apply. We are looking for K what? Kb for question number 3. So the Kb here will be what? 10 raised to the power minus 14 over Ka. So the Kb will be, what is Ka, please? Kb is 10 raised to the power 14. Ka, we are given at what? 1.85 times 10 raised to the power minus 5. So if you continue this, let's see, what we do we have? It will give us what? 1.54 times 10 raised to the power minus 4. Therefore, Kb equals to 1.54 times 10 raised to the power minus 4 mole per dm cube. That is the equilibrium constant for base. So let me solve the second question. The second question here, find the pH of a solution of 0.30 mole aqueous ammonia for Kb is equal to what? Equal to this. So for this kind of question, you will first of all find what? No ammonia, aqueous ammonia is a base. And this should be the what equation for it. Sodium NO NH4OH we ionize to what? NH4 plus OH what? Minus. So we are going to find the what? The concentration for what? Ammonia here. By applying the same principle we used that time, with under Oxford addition law, Kb is equal to what? Kb is equal to concentration, the concentration of O minus equal to the Kb multiplied by what? C. So what is the conc given here? Is 1.75 times 10 raised to the power minus 3. Everything multiplied by what? Concentration of O, which is what? 0.03 mole per dm cube. If you now press your calculator, at the end of the day, we have what? Concentration of O minus should be equal to what? 7.245 times 10 raised to the power minus 4 mole per dm cube. So this is what? The conc of what? Hydroxy ion. So the next thing that we now do is what? You find the what? The pH or pOH for this. You now say what? Using pOH negative logarithm of OH minus to base 10. So the pOH, it will now be what? Negative logarithm of the value you have there, which is what? 7.245 times 10 raised to the power minus what? 4 to base 10. If you press your calculator, our final answer here should be what? Minus 3.14. If you press this, it will give you this. Then pOH will be what? Plus 3.14. But to know the what? The pH. From the general formula, pH said what? From pH equal to the what? 14 minus pOH. So you now have what? pH equal to the what? 14. What is pOH? 3.14. Subtract it. The pH will be what? To give us what? 10.9. That will be the what? The final answer. So that is all about what? The pH of a weak acid. So in the next video, we are going to treat what acid, no, a Bover solution. We're going to treat what we call what Bover solution. Bover. So after the Bover solution, we will treat titration, acid-base what? Titration. After acid-base titration, treat titration curve. From there, we are done with what? Acid-base concept. So we now move to the what? The salt analysis. So please don't forget the what? To subscribe on our YouTube channel, like, comment, and share. Good day.